Most people see the headlines, the cars, the rockets, the billions, but very few understand what it actually took to get there. Not the investors, not the lucky breaks, not the talent. What built Elon Musk were rules he forced himself to live by when everything was falling apart. Rules forged in chaos, rules he never advertised, but rules that made him Elon. This isn't a highlight reel. This is what he did when everything was against him, and how those same 3 rules might be the exact mindset you need right now if you're trying to build something the world doesn't believe in yet. Let's begin. Rule 1, burn the safe option. In 1995, Elon Musk applied for a job at Netscape, and they never called back. He was ignored. So, broke and recently graduated, he decided to build something on his own, a startup called Zip2. Now here's what's wild. Musk was sleeping on a beanbag in his office, showering at the YMCA and working 24/7 because he literally couldn't afford an apartment. I just didn't want to stop. I had no money, so I coded all night. That would have been the point. Most people look for a stable paycheck, a safer plan, a backup. But this is Elon Musk's first rule for success. Burn the safe option. If you keep giving yourself a way out, you'll never go all in. Most people fail not because they aren't talented, but because they're half committed to 5 things, instead of fully committed to one uncomfortable thing. Musk made the decision early. No comfort, only commitment. And that's how Zip2 got acquired for $307 million. His share $22 million, not bad for a guy on a beanbag. But he didn't stop there. Rule 2, risk your comfort again. When Elon sold Zip2, he was set for life. He could have taken the money and disappeared. Instead, he put $12 million into building PayPal and risked almost everything again. And when PayPal sold to eBay, Elon made $180 million. And invested $100 million into SpaceX, $70 million into Tesla, $10 million into SolarCity. In his own words, I had to borrow money for rent. Let that sink in. After becoming a multi-millionaire, he still had to borrow for rent. Because he believed so deeply in the mission, he risked everything again. Most people get a little success and then start protecting it. They play safe, they downshift, they stop building and start preserving. But that's where Musk is different. His second rule, bet on the mission, not the money. And bet again, and again, and again. Every time he made money, he used it to build what didn't exist yet. Not because he wanted more, but because the mission was never about comfort. Tesla and SpaceX were both on the verge of collapse. He could have walked away, but he didn't. If something is important enough, you do it. Even if the odds are against you. That's rule 2. If you're still watching this, it means you're one of the few who's not just here to be inspired. You're here to build something real. If that's you, like this video so we can keep making more content like this, subscribe to Digital Mind for new weekly breakdowns, and drop a comment. I'm building my own rocket. It doesn't have to be literal. Just declare that you're in. Now, the third rule might be the one that breaks your mindset open for good. Rule 3, learn what others avoid. You'd think that with all his companies, Elon Musk would delegate everything, especially the technical stuff. He could afford the best engineers in the world, but he didn't. In fact, he taught himself rocket science. He read every textbook he could find. He grilled NASA scientists, took notes, learned aerospace math, and sat in engineering meetings for 12 hours straight. When someone asked how he learned to build rockets, his answer was simple. I read books. Why? Because he doesn't just want to own companies, he wants to understand what drives them. This is where most people tap out. They want to be the idea guy, the visionary, the face, but not Musk. He dives straight into the stuff most people avoid. The physics, the finance, the details, the discomfort. His third rule, if you only learn what's easy, you'll never build what's hard. And nothing worth building is easy. Think about it. The average person avoids books. Musk studies quantum physics. The average person avoids discomfort. Musk invites it. The average person waits for someone else to figure it out. Musk teaches himself until he can figure it out better. That's the level of ownership it takes. Here's the part people miss. These 3 rules, they sound bold, they sound extreme, they sound cool in a motivational video. But they only work if you actually live them. Anyone can watch a rocket launch. Anyone can retweet success quotes. Anyone can say go all in. But not everyone is willing to give up comfort, risk stability, learn what hurts your brain, stay obsessed long enough to be misunderstood. And that's what makes the difference. Most people want results. Elon Musk committed to painful decisions. That's why his story looks like magic. It's not. It's just a mindset most people aren't willing to choose. But you're still here. Which means maybe you're wired for more. Let's break this down into something you can actually use right now, today. Ask yourself, what's your safe option right now? What's the plan B you keep holding on to that's stopping you from committing fully? Are you building for comfort or mission? Is your goal to feel good now, or to build something that matters later? What uncomfortable skill are you avoiding learning? What do you keep outsourcing, delaying, or ignoring that would unlock the next level if you mastered it? You don't have to be Elon, but you can borrow his principles and apply them to your reality. Because the truth is, if you wait until it's easy, you'll never start. And if you protect what you've built instead of growing it, it'll shrink anyway. And if you only learn what comes naturally, you'll always hit the same ceiling. This isn't about rockets, it's about responsibility. So if this woke something up in you, don't just watch it and scroll away like this video. Subscribe to Digital Mind for weekly motivation that doesn't play it safe. Drop a comment. What's your version of burning the safe option? And if you liked this video, subscribe for more. We're building something different here, not surface level hype, but the rules behind real success. See you in the next one. This video is for motivational and educational purposes only. It is not financial, business, or investment advice. Always do your own research. We are not affiliated with or endorsed by Elon Musk or any related entity.